is where beauty reigns. Unaware of the storm unchained, a life of songs, a world so bright, but destiny hid in shadows lie. When the empire crumbled, dreams turned to dust. A king now fallen, who could he trust? His words once sweet, now bitter with pain, as history echoes his sorrow's refrain. From halls of laughter to chains of despair, his heart weighed down by the heavy air. Yet in his hands a pen of might, transforming grief into words of light. For though a throne he could not keep, in verses his legacy would see. When the empire crumbled, dreams turned to dust. A king now fallen, who could he trust? His words once sweet, now bitter with pain, as history echoes his sorrow's refrain. He sang of love, of lost embrace, of tears that time could not erase. A poet's heart in a ruler's guise, his legacy shines through shadowed skies. When the empire crumbled, dreams turned to dust. A king now fallen, who could he trust? His words once sweet, now bitter with pain, as history echoes his sorrow's refrain. Now in the earth of time he stays, a voice that haunts through endless days. Between the crown and a poet's pen, his spirit roams both now and then. He sang of love, of lost embrace, of tears that time could not erase. A poet's heart in a ruler's guise, his legacy shines through shadowed skies. Through the night, a king adorned in silken dreams, unaware of life's cruel schemes. But when the kingdom fell to dust, he found no solace, only rust. From emperor to captive, in sorrow's depths he nearly drowned. but fate would tear his world apart and leave him with a broken heart. The life of joy turned into pain. The echoes of his reign remain. In every tear a story told of a love lost and a heart grown cold. In dreams he walked the golden halls, unaware of the coming fall. But when he woke, the truth was near. A life once bright, now filled with fear. But when the kingdom fell to dust, he found no solace, only rust. From emperor to captive bound, in sorrow's depths he nearly drowned. Now in the night he wanders lost, unaware of the coming fall. Between the earth and heavens wide, his legacy a broken tide. of days from long ago. Through dreams of days from long ago. Beyond the window, rain softly falls, springs and whispers through the hall. A silken quilt cannot hold the cold. In dreams I find the past unfolds, fleeting joy in sleep console. Alone I stand, don't lean on the rail. The vast land seems so pale. Parting was easy, the meetings in vain. Flowing waters, flowers fall in the rain. Between heaven and earth, lost in the pain. In dreams I forget I'm just a guest, chasing warmth in moments blessed. But with dawn the cold creeps in, and the sorrow deepens from within. Alone I stand, don't lean on the rail. The vast land seems so pale. Parting was easy, the meetings in vain. Flowing waters, flowers fall in the rain. Between heaven and earth, lost in the pain. In the quiet of the night I stroll by the water's edge where soft winds roll. Spring's gentle touch begins to fade as clouds drift by, the moonlight waits. A whisper of rain, a breeze so light in the dim glow of a fading night. Blossoms bloom as spring departs, a lonely girl with restless heart. On the swing, her laughter sweet, but where can she find peace to meet? A thousand thoughts, a restless mind, no place on earth where peace she'll find. Among the flowers, her thoughts unfold, a love unspoken, a story untold. In every glance, in every breeze, a yearning grows and never leaves. She swings alone, her thoughts so clear, but in this world, there's no place near. heart it yearns, it wanders far, like a wish upon a distant star. But as the days of springtime fade, her dreams remain, but plans are unmade. Blossoms bloom as spring departs, a lonely girl with a restless heart. On the swing, her laughter sweet, but where can she find peace to meet? 1,000 thoughts, a restless mind, no place on earth where peace shall find. No place on earth where peace shall find. Alone I walk, thoughts intertwine, underneath the crescent shine. In the silent courtyard, autumn's breath locks the leaves in quiet death. Tangled threads that can't untie, a love that fades but won't say goodbye. Can't cut the threads that bind me tight, a web of sorrow through the night, like stitching threads that won't release. These feelings stir, they never cease. In every line I find your face, in every word a lost embrace, like notes that drift in melodies. Your voice remains in memories. Tangled threads that can't untie, a love that fades but won't say goodbye, like stitching threads that won't release. These feelings stir, they never cease. In every line I find your face, in every word a lost embrace, like notes that drift in melodies. Your voice remains in memories. Tangled threads in every line I find me tight, a web of sorrow through the night, like stitching threads that won't release. These feelings stir, they never cease. In this quiet where shadows fall, I hear your name, I feel your call. But like the wind that slips away, I'm left to chase what cannot stay. Can't cut the threads that bind me tight, a web of sorrow through the night, like stitching threads that won't release. These feelings stir, they never cease. Tangled threads I can't untie, a love that fades but won't say goodbye.
Ooh, 40 years of wealth and might, 3,000 miles of lands in sight. Palaces reach the sky above, jade trees, golden leaves, a life of love. But never did I know of war, nor felt the sting of battle's roar. In a day I lost my throne, now a captive all alone. as parting songs filled halls of stone. Tears fell for the life unknown. In the palace where I grew, beauty was all I ever knew. But now those days of grace are gone. My youth and strength, they've moved on. Once praised for looks and charm, now all I feel is cold alone. In a day I lost my throne, now a captive all alone. The saddest day was leaving home, as parting songs filled halls of stone. Tears fell for the life I know. In the palace where I grew, beauty was all I ever knew. But now those days of grace are gone. My youth and strength, they've moved on. Once praised for looks and charm, now in the dark I sit and weep, haunted by the dreams I keep. Between the past and what's to be, a fallen king's lament for thee.
Since you left, spring's come and gone, but the pain in my heart lingers on. Petals fall like snow around me, brush them off, but still they cling endlessly. The geese return, but letters fail. No news from home, just an empty trail. The road is long, dreams hard to find, and this longing grows like springtime vines. Far from home, the dreams are cold, and the nights feel long and old. My thoughts like grass that never cease. The further I go, the more they increase. Dreams are cold and the nights feel long and old. My thoughts like grass that never cease. The further I go, the more they increase. Return, but letters fail. No news from home, just an empty trail. The road is long, dreams hard to find, and this longing grows like springtime vines. The path ahead, so full of strife. With every step, I lose my life. Yet memories cling like morning dew, as my heart still yearns for you. The path ahead, so full of strife. With every step, I lose my life. Yet memories cling like morning dew, as my heart still yearns for you. like springtime vines. In the quiet of the deep night air, a lonely courtyard, cold and bare. The sound of wind, the distant beat of hands at work, so tired, so sweet. A night that's alone, a heart awake in restless dreams that never break. No peace for those who lie awake, as shadows stretch and silence takes. The moonlight whispers through the veil, a quiet echo, a mournful tale. The leaves fall soft like silent tears, as thoughts of you draw ever near. A distant song, a haunting tune, carries through the night beneath the moon. But still I wait in sleepless pain for dreams that never come again. No peace for those who lie awake, as shadows stretch and silence takes. The moonlight whispers through the veil, a quiet echo, a mournful tale. The night is long, the heart so worn by memories that gently mourn. Each sound that passes through the night reminds me of the distant light. No peace for those who lie awake, as shadows stretch and silence takes. The moonlight whispers through the veil, a quiet echo, a mournful tale. A quiet echo, a mournful tale.